What is up, everyone? My name is Jesse. This is the Auditorium, and I react to video game music as a musician myself. Today is a Patreon request for your average metalhead. This is the return of Splatoon, Splatoon 3. Paintscraper. Cool name. Splatoon has weird song names, but also Splatoon is a weird name by itself. Anyways, this is the newest game. It came out not too long ago. I've been hearing some Splatoon lately. I've heard, I think, some from each game now. All I know is that one day I said that this game looks like it has like zero lore, and that was the biggest mistake ever because the comments were like, "Oh, dude, no, this game is full of lore," which I still don't see how, but it's okay. You guys are there to tell me. The music so far, from what I remember, it sounds very kind of like punk rock, and like I don't know, it's just very energetic, super energetic. So I feel like I'm gonna click play and like my socks are gonna get blown off or steam is gonna come out of my ears or something like that. So anyways, this is Paintscraper. It's a very short song from Splatoon 3. Let's go. Exhibit A. Oh. Chorus section, I think. Oh, I like that. Unison bends. There's so much emphasis on guitar and drums. It's like heavy, yet not at the same time. That doesn't make sense. Dude, the drummer for this soundtrack is amazing. You can feel his... Okay. So the letter of the day, kids, is P. Can we guess why? Punk. Power chords. Palm muting. What's the word for P? Percussion. Is there a bass word for P? Case. Super raw energy like from this game. I don't know what this game is. Just from looking at it, it looks like a party game, or like some, you know. I'm not trying to be mean. I'm from what I'm saying, from what I'm visually have eyes on. It looks like a little kid's game. I'm sorry, it just looks like that. Not that that matters. You know, if the game's cool, the game's cool. but I just don't hear that music coming from that. But I've been surprised each time. But the energy that it sounds like to me, it reminds me so much. I'm gonna somehow make this about me, but it makes me nostalgic of like me in high school playing in my bandmate's garage, literal garage, where like his parents' like truck was on the other side, and then just us crammed into a corner, being loud as shit, you know. And the drums and the aggression really sound like that. You might have heard the name Travis Barker, which is from Blink-182. I think, yeah, Blink-182. Yeah. I hope I don't get that wrong. But Travis Barker, you know, world-renowned drummer. I think of that because like how everyone knows how hard he plays and how aggressive, and like you can feel it in the. It's what I get here. It has this very just really sound like you want to punch something. There's another P for you. I feel like these songs are very simple in composition. They're all, for lack of a better word, all kind of similar. It's just an aggressive beat, a bass line that's following the guitar, and the guitar is literally just playing power chords. There's not a lot of riffs. There's not a lot of melodies. Does that make sense? It's just a lot of da 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 da. But that's fine though. But there's just not a lot of diversity from what I've heard. Not that that's a bad thing. I'm sure there is diversity. But I think you kind of know what I'm saying. Like, it just all has this kind of central sound of punk rock power chords and aggressive drums. With the vocals, although they were kind of different in this one, they were like pretty aggressive. I felt the presence of I felt the presence of like some screaming, some like metal screams, some Fry vocals a little bit. But it was cool because I heard like it was like a collaborative effort. I heard like a male vocal, a female vocal, or even like a group vocal at times. I will say this though. If someone were ever curious about starting, not drums, but if someone was curious about starting the guitar, and you think stuff like this would be like out of reach, it isn't. You could probably learn Splatoon music within the first month or two of playing the guitar. It's not that insane. Yes, there's technique and finesse, but the overall compositions are pretty simple and not hard to grasp. So for those that are on the fence about getting your guitar and think you can't do it, you can definitely start with the Splatoon music. Again, nothing against this kind of music. It's just not that difficult, in my opinion, at least. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, Paintscraper, that's another P. I didn't even think about that. I forgot the name of the song. So anyways, Paintscraper. It's so funny how that happens. Paintscraper, I don't know what that means. Obviously, there seems to be a lot of puns. There's a lot of puns in these titles for Splatoon. I've noticed, like clickbait, and it seems like the game is having fun with itself. It doesn't take itself too seriously. That's kind of what I'm overall getting. It seems like just a fun, good time. But apparently it has lore and there's some serious things. I don't know, but either way, it just sounds like it's got a cult following. It's a good game, you know. And there's 3 of them, so obviously it's selling. People are paying attention to it. It's really cool, you know. I don't know if this is it is Nintendo. Okay, I don't know if this is like a real band and they got like hired for this project, or if it's a fictional band and, you know, whatever. But all I can say is that Splatoon is this kind of weird entity that I look forward to, because it's just like, I feel like I know what it's going to sound like before I hear it, which is true, but I also don't. It's kind of similar to when I said it's like aggressive, but it isn't. Like, the music is hard. It's you know, you're not going to hear it in an elevator, but the vocals and the major key make it sound like it's uplifting and kind of happy. So it's kind of like this neutral aggression. Nothing I say makes sense, but it makes sense up here, and that's all that matters. That is, after all, why you watch me, I'm guessing, because of the weird things that come out of my brain. So that's what I get from the song. Let me know when this plays. Is it a stage? Is it a character theme? Whatever. Just let me know. Let's see what other P words we can think of. So that was Paintscraper from Splatoon 3, the newest game. Big thank you to your average metalhead for that. And if you want to make a request as well, you can do so on Patreon. It's another P word. Or PayPal. I can do this all day. And those are guaranteed ways I will check out your request if you do not mind waiting. If you do not want to wait, there is the Platinum tier. I'm having too much fun. On Patreon, which expedites your request to the very top. And a big thank you to my current supporters of that: Justin, Kevin, Patrick, your average metalhead, Shadow Maxim, Vanadel, Turn Arclight, and Kalinin. Until next time, Splatoon fans and not. Thanks for watching. My name is Jesse. This has been the Auditorium. I will see you in the next one. Peace.